EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's our visitors and our home team on Sunday Night Primetime.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
Complete to number 6. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and
1. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face 3rd and a yard. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 31 yards.
A big-time play for the Broncos. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Harvey. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4. A run once more. That's Harvey. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
He'll try to run here with Harvey. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. That is going to be called in. He's got it. Touchdown, San Antonio. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Will Lutz now for the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Begin this on the ground with Smith. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
John Barron on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. They'll send Worthy in motion. They'll run. It's the rookie from Alabama. He's beyond midfield to the 45. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. That's enough for a 1st down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
That is to Wiley, open on the left. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 15.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet. But the reason he went
nowhere to go, he is taken down. Jonathan Cooper getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Complete, and he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. 3rd and 10.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. The throw here is complete. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Austin.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Black Knights come right back to tie it at 7.
Set to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line. Here's second down and 3. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's got a man wide open, the tight end. Complete. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. So, we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. On the give, it's Harvey. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 3.
the right side. He's got Ingram, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have the Broncos first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
I love this call on fourth down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big first down.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hold on a sec. Ready?
From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive. Like, I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
I go on, Eddie!
First carry now for Elton come out. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
So, from 37, here's second and 8. They'll send Worthy in motion. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Two minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I continue in just a moment. Third down, they need 5. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. Butker's kick is good. And the Black Knights will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So, the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, before I sat down. Still ball, the money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the leg down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chattown. I got the crowd yelling, bring them out, bring them out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Fuck the back day yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Yeah, what up, Southern rapper hood and this.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll run with Clemson product. This is Will Shipley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back. They hold him to no gain.
Second and 10.
Bombers, bombers, bombers. Ready.
Play action now. It's Nix. Going right. It's taken in. And he's out of bounds with the first down, but looks like this one might be coming back. Now, a second down throw for Nix. He finds Bell. That's caught. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
3rd and 10.
Bombers. Kill.
To throw is Nix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
At their own 48-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Now a second timeout called by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing now, Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And then Austin. First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. Whoa! And he's into the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Black Knights.
Austin.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
17. Broncos 10. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Throw it here on first down. He connects with Mims. Now timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 29-yard line.
spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Captain. Hold on a second. Ready. Away.
They'll go play action with Nix. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Hold on a second. Kill.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter, and he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8 and is past the 40-yard line.
The 43-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll stick with him again. Past midfield to the 45. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Austin. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Black Knights 24, Broncos 10. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Bombers. Hold on a sec.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's good for 27 and a first down.
What a luxury to certain teams when they have a guy like this. I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
A first down throw for Nix. That's caught. It's Will Shipley. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Broncos.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Hold on a sec. Ready. Captain.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stoutly. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and
Sometimes
10.
it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, down inside the 25-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. It runs incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Second down, Nix. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being wasted down.
So, after two straight incompletions, here's third and 10. Throwing is Nix. That is brought in at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive. They've still got some work to do.
Makes the score 5 Knights 24, Broncos 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll send Worthy in motion. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And a nice run. Down about 9. It will bring up second down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
They'll run on second down. Into space. And he will score. Touchdown, Black Knights. That his second touchdown tonight. taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. The throw here is complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 45 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right ball, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Here's Nix to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Nix now on 1st and 10. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Bombers. Hold on a sec. Hey, Joe.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, San Antonio.
used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Slot man in motion left. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Look him up on a second down and 8. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
3rd and 5. Here's Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. 14 on the pickup. And that will be a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
On first down, it's Mahomes.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Still going. And he will score. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Austin. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. The extra point by Butcher is good. And the Black Knights will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Play action now. It's Nix. Out, thrown deep for Bell. And he'll be taken down at the 30. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 45 yards.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. On first down, here's Nix to throw. He's going to try it here again. That is touchdown, Broncos. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will cut the deficit to 7.
Broncos 31.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pacheco. And a good show of force there. He gets full tough yards out of that one.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
My haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm setting them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name is ringing the bell. All this motion.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll send Worthy in motion. Mahomes going to throw here on third down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
13 yards.
Call it a gain of 13. That's enough for a first down.
This is a part of the game that everybody works on, like they call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball, so that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. dropped for the loss of a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Second and 11.
Yellow.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Slot man in motion right. Mahomes now on second down. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
Third and long. They'll send Worthy in motion. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The play fake. Here's Nix. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards.
First and 10 at the
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. He runs with it. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready, ready. Joe. Bombers.
To throw is Nix. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Captain. Hey!
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Brings up 3rd.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Nix from the gun on 4th down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
37-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So the field goal makes it a 1-score game here in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Yellow.
Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
The tackle picked at the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It is 2nd and 9. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard that sets up 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. How to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll send Worthy in motion. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Yellow.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Here's a third down and 4.
Yellow. 180. Hey, 43.
They'll turn and hand this one off. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down. Now a second timeout called by the defense, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of legs, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Here's second down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's caught outside. It's complete. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for our visitors. they're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night, everybody.